All right, guys. Now we're moving on to Sunday's games, where things were definitely a bit more interesting, to say the least. Now, KB, you're supposed to be starting the segment, but I'm going to go ahead and take it from you.
I cried myself to sleep last night.
I've been there, man. But we have to talk about the Steelers-Jags game. We watched it together. We knew we were watching it together. What we saw coming, and I got to our hostie's house a little bit before you and saw what was happening before you got here. And by the time you got here, I don't know whether it was 14-0 or 21-0.
It was 14-0.
Okay, it was 14-0 it was like 10 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And at that point, I think they forced a turnover. Or no. They got the ball. They forced another 3-and-out.
Mm-hmm.
Got the ball back. Scored. And then it was the one Big Ben. They were around midfield. It was play action. Big Ben fakes the handoff to Bell. Strip sack.
Yep.
Telvin Smith
Made it 28-7.
I didn't even see. I didn't know he had speed like that.
He had speed.
That was all right. Now we got to talk about this. Ben Roethlisberger had himself a game.
Yes, he did.
I mean, and I saw it in your eyes, KB. You were losing hope before halftime. And I was like, halftime adjustments. This is still a game. You're in Heinz Field.
Yeah.
You don't give up on this game, and they didn't. They're the veteran. You know, you got Big Ben on that team. You got those killer bees. You got Mike Tomlin. You have young players on defense, but you still have those veterans on defense that will leave this team fighting the whole way back.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk about playing Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game without giving a fight against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Big Ben, 37 of 58. This man stays throwing against this team. 469.
He had to that game.
He had to. 469 yards. Ironically, instead of 5 interceptions compared to the first game against the Jaguars, 5 touchdowns, which is damn good. But, man, Blake Bortles' stats aren't eye-popping. 14 of 26, 214, 1 touchdown. Enough to manage the game for, man, this Jacksonville defense. I know AB outplayed everyone, but we all saw it. And we were at a point we were straight amazed because we would, like, play after play, we would see every player in black and yellow covered by someone in that beautiful white, black, teal, whatever, Jaguar. Those are nice uniforms, man. I just got to put that out there. But Leonard Fournette, 25 carries for 109 yards, 3 touchdowns. Those 3 touchdowns early in the game.
Yep. Couldn't stop him once again.
Swung momentum. The momentum was in their favor the whole game, no matter what was happening. I mean, just because when you start off 20, you're up 21-0. It's hard to come back from that.
Yes.
But Steelers get a fight. At the end of the day, they were a field goal short. I'm sorry, KB. If I had a dollar to throw you, though, I would. I will never forget that day.
That's fine.
But
that's fine. First of all, the Steelers need to realize that you need to stop being so damn focused on the New England Patriots and take care of business of a team that kicked your ass in Week 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing.
May I add one more thing? Fun fact this season, Leonard Fournette has 4 rushing touchdowns at Heinz Field compared to Le'Veon.
No, yes,
or
5.
5 compared to Le'Veon's
5. 4.
Yeah, 3 rushing. Yesterday's was a receiving touchdown. So Fournette has more touchdowns at Heinz Field this season than Le'Veon.
But,
go ahead.
So, Steelers, that's the first thing. They're too worried about the damn Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
5 things need to happen this offseason. I know.
That's a lot, man.
I know one thing for sure won't happen. So I'm going to leave that one for last. Okay. The first thing that needs to happen, the offensive coordinator Todd Haley needs to go. I've been saying that for the past 3 years. Mm-hmm. I hate the way he calls plays. Mm-hmm. I hate the way he runs that offense. I just don't think he's a good offensive coordinator. Give Sean McVay that offense. Give Kyle Shanahan that offense. They'd be scoring 60 points a game.
They should be regardless.
It's 4th and inches, and you decide to do a halfback sweep against the best defense, the fastest defense in the NFL? Run it up the damn middle. QB sneak it with the biggest quarterback in the league. So that's the first thing. Second thing, as much as I hate to say it, Ben Roethlisberger needs to retire. He had a great game, but there's still times out there when he makes plays, he looks like a rookie.
It surprised me so much that you say that. I know they're different quarterbacks. I've never felt that way about Phil.
Because Phillip Rivers doesn't make those dumb mistakes. The strip sack to lead at you can't. First of all, you can't take a sack when you're driving in that position.
I think that's Todd Haley. That goes back to Todd Haley.
It could be,
bro. I'm sorry, you're not going to beat this team with play action.
No, you're not. So I really I love Roethlisberger, but his time's done, man. It's done. As much as I hate to say it, it's done. Third thing, Le'Veon needs to get his money. I know we said that earlier in the show. He needs to get his money, and he's going to get his money.
Hopefully, if I were a Steelers fan, hopefully we'd be the ones giving him the money.
Yeah. I hope so too. But fourth thing, in the draft, the Steelers need to draft some more defensive players. They've been drafting so many defensive players recently. Artie Burns and Sean Davis 2 years ago, TJ Watt last year. So, those three are going to be good. You know, you still have Cam Hayward there.
Praying for Shazier to come back.
Yes, I am too. And then the fifth thing, the one that I know will not happen but needs to happen, Mike Tomlin needs to go. He is not a coach, he's a cheerleader.
Yes, sir.
He is not, the difference between him and Bill Belichick are ridiculous.
Oh, they're not even the same.
No.
No.
Bill Belichick's on top of the moon, and Mike Tomlin's down here on the ground.
But he has all the respect of the players just because he works for them, to be honest.
I don't care, man.
No, that's the problem, though. The players should be playing for you. You know what I mean?
I know.
So I agree with your point.
But, so going to the game, those are the 5 things that need to happen this offseason. Go to the game. The Steelers defense played like shit, but I will say one thing. If Ryan Shazier's there, that's not happening. The Jacksonville Jaguars are not putting up 45 points if Ryan Shazier's there because Ryan Shazier is that linebacker in the middle. That's the QB spy.
Yeah.
He's the fastest guy on that team.
Yeah.
When Bortles threw that touchdown to the fullback, who was the one that blew the coverage? Shazier's backup, Sean Spence. Yeah, Shazier does not blow that.
Yeah. And another thing too, I think Shazier's a very smart player, and one thing that Blake Bortles was doing so well yesterday was that play action.
Yes.
He had us faked out, man.
Yes.
But having Shazier on that defense, that helps because a lot of those ones he converted second, third, fourth, and longs on his feet. So
Shazier does not let that happen. But respect to the Jaguars. That was a great game to watch.
Can't wait to see the next one, man.
They better beat the Patriots. That's all I gotta say. If they beat the Patriots, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit.
It smells something's brewing, man. And like I said, I know you want Kirk to come to Pittsburgh, but if he comes to Jacksonville, I don't know.
God.
With Allen Robinson coming back healthy, if he stays healthy, man, I don't know who's stopping this team. I don't even know if our talent is collectively.
I don't think anyone can stop that team. But the next game, the game that was even better.
Wow!
The Vikings.
Wowza!
The Vikings topped the Saints.
Go for it.
Holy shit.
What a game!
What a game! And that's the first thing I put. What a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 17-0 going into halftime, and we're like, this
that's how I expected it to go.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to come back. Well, okay, I expected a fight. Obviously,
yes.
For good reason. They're veteran. Sean Payton, of course. Sean Payton made some deadly mistakes.
Yes, Sean Payton, he had a bad game. The 2 challenges he called made no sense at all.
You could get fired for calls like that, you know what I mean?
The one that blew my mind was when Case Keenum was throwing the pass, and he thought that his knee was down. Why does it matter, dude? It was 4th down anyways.
I think what he was seeing in that situation because they were close to a field goal, but the Vikings were close. I think the 4 yards might have knocked him out of field goal range.
But still.
You got Kai Forbath. He's been playing very well this season.
So Sean Payton had a bad game, but his team helped him out. His team backed him up. Williams. What's his first name?
PJ.
No. The guy that missed the tackle.
Marvin Williams.
Marvin Williams.
No. Wasn't it Von Bell who missed the tackle?
No, it was Williams, the safety.
All right, Williams, whatever.
But
I knew he was very badly. Not enough for me to see his jersey. To be honest.
Well, not only did he whiff, he knocked out the only other Saints player that had the chance of catching Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I feel bad for that dude.
You know who I feel bad for?
Who?
Drew Brees.
I feel bad for him too.
We could have been seeing. I thought the Vikings were going to win this game. I believed in the Vikings just because of that defense, man. I've been raving about it forever. Man, looking at Drew Brees and Case Keenum, both of them 25 for 40. Drew Brees, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
Case Keenum, 318 yards, 1 touchdown. So, Keenum, not as many touchdowns, but par for par with Brees otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Marking Alvin Kamara and marking, they didn't have their usual great games, but they made some big plays. Alvin Kamara had that big touchdown, which put them up, forcing the Vikings to score again. Yep. But man, Case Keenum answered that phone call.
Yes.
He answered with, and that's where Sean Payton messed up. You had 1 timeout left. With the Vikings left with 3, by the way.
Yes.
That
helps.
They have comfort in them. Mm-hmm. Even being down, they know they're at home. They know they have momentum. They were forced to make that play. Now their backs are against the wall. They're gonna come out fighting. Man, these Vikings play like some Vikings. I'll tell you that.
They do.
Case Keenum throws a dart to Stephon Diggs, who makes a great catch, and player with misses tackle and as you pointed out,
Marcus Williams. That's who it is.
Takes out his own teammate who could have made a play on the ball. Diggs catches himself before he lands on his knee, takes it to the house, man of the hour in Minnesota. Minnesota deserved to win this game, and they did. I'm sorry, Drew Brees. I would have loved to see you in the Super Bowl again.
Yeah.
Against Brady. But now I have a feeling we're not going to see either of you in the Super Bowl this year.
Really?
I firmly believe that the easy game for me to choose is the Vikings-Eagles game.
Yes.
I don't think, and that's going to be a damn good game. Mm-hmm. Like you pointed out, I think it's going to be a lot like the Falcons-Eagles game. A battle of defenses, war of attrition. But at the end of the day, the Vikings will host a Super Bowl in their own dome. Call me crazy.
I believe in it.
Call me crazy for this. You're still the GOAT. Someone's yet to dethrone you from that, but someone might dethrone you from that Super Bowl appearance this year because that Jacksonville defense is so scary, man.
I agree with you. I agree with you that the Vikings will move on. That defense is because that defense is better than the Falcons defense.
Yeah.
That defense is not making mistakes like the Falcons defense made either. You throw a pass like that and Harrison Smith is running across the field.
God.
He's not catching it with his knee. He's catching it with his hands and running to the house.
Yeah.
So, the Vikings win that. I still got Tom Brady, man. I still have to go Tom Brady because Bill Belichick, I know the Patriots defense is not good, but Bill Belichick and that defense is not letting up 45 points to the Jaguars.
Still got Matt Patricia.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And 45 points is not going to be scored by the Jacksonville Jaguars in that game.
I didn't think they were going to score 45 against the Steelers, but if it does, we'll see. If I like to talk big. I like them Jags. We call them dogs, but they're actually cats. I brought that up yesterday. But as much as I love, if I'm putting money down on the table, I am putting it on New England.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping Minnesota.
Yeah, everyone wants to see the Jaguars win.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
Give
me someone new.
Why are we tired of him? Because he's always
there and it's annoying. It's annoying as shit.
Man got a handful about to add to his next hand. Alright guys, our last topic this week, we're going to switch on over to the Oh, no, we're going to stay in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about this year's Hall of Fame class.
Hall of Fame.
Who deserves to go win it?